All right, good morning. Here we go. Another cardio session. These Saturday cardio sessions, we're going to call them review and preview. We're going to review the last week and preview the upcoming week. So that's what my Saturday cardio sessions are. Those are preview, review, and preview. So let's review week 8. Okay, chest went down 3 reps. Not a significant drop, and I'm okay with it because it's still 50 and up. So still a little progress because we're out of the 40s. Legs, besides that little mishap on my end with miscounting, overall was good. Up 2 reps. Very good. Then basic training, beautiful. Like it. Basic training was nice. Real good. I like that. Basic training, we're going to be there for a while. You know, like I said in the last video, the 100 rep set thing was an experiment. Test out Arthur Jones' theory. That's all. But now that I'm coming to the end of that and getting back to the real work, you know, that's where I want to be. Mentally, I'm ready. I'm ready to get this 100 rep set stuff done and move on. You know, like with basic training yesterday, I was able to show y'all different attachments and different movements, you know what I mean? And I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. So that was good. Now I want to bring basic training to my complete routine. So that's good. Not too much more to say about that. It was overall, it was still a productive week. You know, like 1/4 of a transition phase with back moving on. Now the preview for this week coming up will be week 9 for chest and back and just basic training. I mean for chest and legs. I don't know why I keep getting back mixed up. It'll be week 9 for chest and legs and basic training for back. I don't know who I've on the call. Week 1 of basic training, week 2 of basic training. I don't know if I want to get into all of that. Maybe when everybody get into basic training, then I'll probably, as a whole, maybe do that. But I plan on spending some time in the basic training module, a good bit of time. That's where I plan to do all my growing or regrowth and beyond. But there's going to be a lot of time, I'm telling you, I'm talking at least 10, 11, maybe even a year in basic training, however long it takes. No time limit. Till I see fit to start working on details. And the body will let me know. We'll see together. So that's my scheme as a whole. But for this next week coming up, just go hard. Go hard. Stay above 50, stay above 72, and then basic train. You know, once I set a number, or once I reach a number, I'm not trying to repeat. I'm not trying all that zigzag, zigzag, zigzag. I'm trying to keep moving. Even if it's 1 rep, it's still a step forward. So that's where I'm at with that. I got, today's the last day of May. So I got all my, I've been tracking my weight every day. So I got all my weights and fat averages in. Now I just got to make the graph. I I averaged 251, I don't know, point 3, point something. And my fat average was like 38.1. But I got to make the graph. And of course, you'll see it once I get it right. Now for June, which starts tomorrow, I'm not going to record every day of June. What I'm going to do is every Sunday. And then average out them 4. And do that for the month of June. And just keep piling them up. I know my scale, like I told you a while back, I need a new scale. So until I get a new scale, these numbers are just something to go by. Now, what really would be nice, if I can get these numbers to go the way I want them to go on that old scale, that would be saying something, you know. But it's kind of hard to force old technology into something that it cannot do or outdated. But hey, give it a shot. I live in the impossible, you know. In the realm of impossibility, I got a whole living room furniture in there. So I'm always in the world of impossibilities. I know like a couple people like, I want to see what this dude gonna look like out of that home gym. Can he really put together a package like in his posters off of the equipment he got? Stay tuned and let's see. Just told you, I got a whole living room set inside the world of impossibilities. So let's see. And that's really not impossible. I showed you my attachment board, proper weight, technique, form, and knowledge. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. Getting this AM fasted cardio going down. Had my pre-workout drink. My pre-workout drink, my Gimme Gotcha juice, consists of 5 milligrams of creatine, 1 scoop of Total Beets. That's my nitric oxide. The creatine draws water into the muscle, intercellular, into the muscle. The Total Beets is nitric oxide to open up the travel path, meaning veins, to get that water inside. What else? Oh, Celsius. That's my caffeine, which is like a crystal light, but it has energy and metabolism and fat burning, something with body fat burning. And it's just a little packet, like a crystal light packet, and throw that in there. That's my pre-workout. And it's been working pretty good. Well, I haven't had the Total Beets for a minute. I was out. I restocked everything yesterday. So, and I take that a half hour before reporting to the cell. So every time I come to the cell, that's my drink first. Then what you see me actually drinking when I'm working out is regular packets, like 5 or 10 milligrams a packet of regular flavored water. Nothing, the most you got in it is either 5 or 10 calories per packet. It was like 10 or 20 calories. So I drink out of a half-gallon jug and I use 2 packets. And I just be water and ice and 2 packets just to help push my pre-workout. I'll show it to y'all. Not today, but I'll show it to you. Maybe I'll combine it when I show you, when I get the graph together. Cardio every day. Cardio every day. Knock this off. Then go and do my regular life, you know? But now, I was a week early last week. I totally took this past week out of the equation. But now I can say this safely. This is the last day of May. We got June, 6 weeks, 6 months. We'll be starting in this year. We're entering the halfway point. Time waits for nobody. So keep sitting around saying, I got time, I'll get to it. Keep doing that. Keep doing that. And everybody else who's done got started, stay on it, man. You don't have to jump to the highest level. Work to your capacity and build from there. It's not hard. Find some time for yourself. Like one influencer said, invest in yourself. You know, TV ain't going nowhere. Or if you need be, put one on the wall. You know, there it go. I know where my TV's at. So, you can still have your TV, but why not do something while you're watching it? You know, there's always a way to work it out if you need TV that much in your life. If that's a vice that you live on. But get that body in motion. It's safe to say that the New Year's resolutioners, they've been done. I would say they died off March, maybe even February. The early ones, February. The ones that held on a little stronger, March. But now, if you're still rolling now, you're into the world of consistency. Yeah, you're making a statement. You seem to really want it. Not out of the woods yet though, but you seem to want it. But you're getting close. You're getting close. You're getting out of the woods. I think there was a study saying that if a person can do something for 21 days, they're locked in. I'm a little bit stricter. I like to see 4 months before I give you that prop. That's just me though, because I do it to myself, you know. But tomorrow is 6 months. Now, what I'm looking forward to is we've been working in the sales since March, April, May. That's 3 months. I'm looking forward to these next 3 months. Seeing small things, like I said in my last video, seeing some changes, little small things. Everything is small. You never just wake up, boom, and you're there. It comes on gradually. So I'm looking for the next gradual movement. The more and more they'll start being, what's that? I don't want to say visible, but that's the term. I don't want to use that word, but I guess I won't have to. But apparent. With each step, things come more apparent, you know. Like in these next 3 months, which my birthday is at the end, that's 59. And you know where I want to look like at 60. So the year for me will begin in 3 months. Well, it won't begin, but from a year and a half, I just have a year left, you know. But I'm not worried because I know what I'm gonna do. I'm really lock in and dial in. I've already been going since last birthday, since 58. I've been rolling. Since August of last year, I've been rolling. Some functional strength, some in the gym, and now here. But here's where it's going to end. Here's where I'm going to be at. So, my short-term goal, I see what 60 look like. But as of today, right now, is that sun coming out? Y'all, is it getting bright? That sun. That sun. Yeah. See, but the thing about AM cardio, this is all I gotta do today. I bust this out, and I can go on and live life, you know? And it's a nice wake you upper, you know? Nice wake you upper. How many people you think are asleep right now? It's 8:30. Maybe not that many. Maybe not that many. And I'm past my point. Well, I'm gonna take y'all to 20 minutes. I mean, you're gonna see the whole 30, but we're gonna do 20. Then I'm gonna have to break it up. But it's 8:30 right now. And I slept in. You know? But you gotta remember, on the average, I get up around 1 o'clock. You know. And that's Eastern Standard Time. So I get up around 1, 5 days out the week. So I got up at 6 today and had did all my things, got everything together before I jumped on here. Now, but for the average person, people still sleep. Maybe some early risers, but on average, I say 75 are still hugging that pillow. Up early, getting this done, turning on that engine, hit me a shower, shave, clean up a little bit, do whatever I gotta do, which is I gotta hit Walmart, pay a bill or two, and go and deal with the rest of whatever Saturday has to bring until tomorrow. Now tomorrow, I'll be on this thing 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. That's really like to get out the way. Oh no, excuse me, tomorrow, all depends on how my grass look. I'll bang that first and then get on here. So it might be close, it might even be like 9 o'clock. Pull my chicken breasts out, my slices I showed you last week. I done ran through that. I think I'm gonna cook both packs and be on repeat. The thing about this is you gotta be on repeat. It's repetitive. So in a sense, that's kind of hard for people. Because to repeat, even though it's kind of funny because they say human nature, we do the same thing all the time. But for some reason, it's kind of an obstacle to be repetitive in this. That's why you gotta make everything so simple to keep this going. Like with the way I meal prepped, I used to make out every individual thing when I first started, and it was a grab and go. But I simplified it even more. Well, that was a little bit of a chore. But what I found better to do is make as I go. Build in bulk, and then just scoop out what I need. I like that better. So I'll fry up maybe 3 pounds of chicken breast, dice it all up, and I'm good at least till Thursday. All right, y'all, let me hold up, restart this camera. We're at 20 minutes right now. Okay. So like I was saying, I just like to make in bulk and chip away. Come on, camera, finally. We just had the same light. I ain't move you nothing. Find me. But yeah. And build in bulk. Build in bulk and then chip away. Seem to be easier. No, it doesn't seem like it, but for me, it seemed to be easier. My camera ain't gonna find me. I didn't even move it, y'all. Y'all can hear me. Y'all know what I look like. It'll make a decision to pick up or not. But yeah, that works out better for me. Love this cardio. People hate doing it. Like my environment too, y'all. This is really, really nice. I meant to turn y'all around so y'all can see what I see. But this is really, y'all know what it looks like. But looking at it from up here, it's nice. It's the best. I always had some type of weights or something around me, but never like this. I had a Smith machine once, but I didn't have I just had the machine and the weights. I had like 400 or 500 pounds there. That was nice. That was second best. And this is a level up from that. But this is nice. And that's what you want. If you got a place you like to go to, you'll go to it. If you hate going in a place, how often are you gonna go in there? If you like to get down in there, you'll be there. You know? Speaking of that, ever since I had this together, I got to go out to Planet Fitness and terminate that contract. I'm doing that today. I can keep that $15 in-house. With this investment here, and I don't see me going to no gym no time soon because I'm comfortable. I'm at home. I can play what I want to play. Nobody got to come up to me and tell me anything. This is my world. I'm in my cell, doing time. Here in Pittsburgh, the weather gonna be nice this week coming up. So my little scooter might get some work. After I bust that grass up tomorrow, knock this out, get my meal prep together, might run him and fill him up, get him ready for the morning. My bat cycle. Getting ready to upgrade the system on that. I got a Kuryakin soundbar MTX. About to take that off and put some bars, MCB K420s, 600 watt amplifier. That's gonna be ridiculous. That's gonna be ridiculous, y'all. 3.5 inch speakers. That's gonna be crazy. "24 minutes, 203 calories burnt, heart rate at 114. Fat burning zone." Oh, I know what I want to tell you guys. In my video, Whatever It Takes, and I showed y'all my posters and y'all know my background and everything, and that's my visualization of where I want to be. Like I said, I look up to me, not being egotistical, but I like that frame. I like that. And it's still here. I just got to remove some layers. So, but to the point, what I'm trying to get at is that's easy for me. But for those who are not, have never competed or never been in that type of shape, for you, I would suggest find you a place, maybe before you go to sleep. Lay in bed, close your eyes, and just visualize yourself the way you want to look. You might spend some time on it and just visualize what you want to look like. And keep that image and build from there. You know, it's easy for me because all I got to do is look around, you know, and plus experience. But everybody ain't on the same level. So for everybody else, just get you a place somewhere with no distractions or nothing. Close your eyes, be totally calm and focus and visualize how you want to look. Once you get that, lock it in and go get it. Go get it. That's all. That's all. And another thing, if you don't have weights, there's a floor everywhere in the world. There's a floor. And with that floor comes air squats. And with that floor comes push-ups, you know. And with that floor comes sit-ups. You can get into that. And if you can find a park, monkey bars work good for pull-ups. And you gotta do the most perfect pull-up. Just to attempt, your form can be crazy. You might not even move a whole inch, but the muscles are still working, you know? So don't worry about if you can't even get your head over the bar. Just do the movement, you know? Actually, I'm kind of jealous if you're in that state because you're gonna get way more gains than say myself. Things gonna show up on you quick, going from zero, you know? So if we're coming into the warm months and, you know, take the time over the summer, if you don't have no equipment or nothing, start small, you know? They got a lot of tracks all around, walking. Like I said, there's ground floor everywhere. Get your walk on, you don't need elliptical, take a walk. Find your numbers. I'm a numbers guy. You really don't have to, but I look at the numbers. If the numbers are where they're supposed to be, I know things are working. You know, I'm on the right track. But that's just me. I'm a numbers dude. And if numbers ain't right, I reevaluate, try to diagnose the problem, and get them right. But you don't have to be that technical. You can get out there and just get down. You know, if you can walk and talk and still hold your breath, you're good. You know, you're burning fat. I see a lot of old people on the trail, and they don't have no smartwatch or nothing, but they know get out there and pound that pavement. And I'm always picking their brain. And they will tell you, old people don't mind giving up the tapes. You know, I don't mind giving up the tapes. It's just so easy. There's really no excuses not to. And unless you're just not gonna do it. If you're just not gonna do it, all right, that's cool too. You know, everybody got their own. They're trying to lock it now that I'm almost done. Look at this, showing up late to the party. It's almost over, and now the camera wanna show up. Man, is you kidding me? Told you I never moved it or nothing. Sometimes when the lighting go crazy, that be that camera, y'all. Yeah, you're gonna wait till the last minute to show up. Like now. Okay, 30 minutes, 252 calories burnt, heart rate at 113. That's nice. That's nice. So from here, get showered up, cleaned up, I'm ready to go. I'm warm, you know what I mean? My engine's on, you know, and it's positivity, you know. Ain't nothing gonna get me down today. You know, I haven't been down in a while. I mean, I'm talking months, you know. When you're doing your thing and you're focused, all that's trivial. You know, sun coming out. It's supposed to be kind of rainy off and on today, but shoot, I'll take that. You know, every day don't gotta be sunny California. You know, like I said, it's no worries, man. What they say that Kuma Tada. Y'all get the joint though. Y'all get what I'm saying. But anyhow, all right, let's get this over with. I won't record tomorrow. Tomorrow will be for me. You know what I mean? Because I'll bust the yard out. I'll probably watch me something on the TV while I'm doing my cardio. But the next workout is chest, triceps, and shoulders. So that'll be week 9 for chest and legs. So yeah, for them videos, I'm gonna start saying beginning, part 1 of week 9, part 2 of week 9. Won't be no part 3 because back is done, you know. So I'll do 100 rep set part 1, 100 rep set part 2. And there it is. Week 9, part 2. Week 9 part 1, week 9 part 2. Y'all know what I mean. But anyhow, rest, recover, grow. And I'll see you Monday. Have a good weekend.